Greetings and salutations. We return to the bastard Smols after an ominous message from Baba Yaga to Tifos as they sail upon a airship as the storms comes in, and in the distance sky pirates are sailing in. First up is Sir Ralt.
Yes, we have ominous message from Baba Yaga, and hopefully she is entertained if Oko-san ever actually eats bean.
StarprincessHLC.
Hello, there is ship coming. It pirate ship.
Yeah.
It tinier than ours, but it big ship.
This is small. That is far away.
No, Ted, not getting it.
And Sir Ralt.
I went first.
You went first. And J.K. Lantern, Oka-san. I'm getting my orders mixed up.
Hello, I am also Shifros.
To be fair,
Oh yes, I am Oko-san, I am.
You know, if Nathan having to drop out, I could have gone with that idea.
That session's gonna be a trip.
Yeah. The wings howl, the rain batters upon the ships. As you can see, the pirate ship flying in. It's not coming in too quickly, but quickly enough. It's coming bow to bow. But to a side, so he's not going to run into you. The captain's ringing away, yelling down the message pipe, to arms, pirates abound.
Prepare the mariachi music.
It's gonna kind of get drowned out by the storm, but here we go.
Yep.
Buenos dias, muchachos. I, El Pudin Diablo, has returned to help you fight these banditos.
It's that sailor from before. He's just glaring in disbelief. How long have you been on the ship?
I move where the one true pudding bids me to go.
Does that involve being hit with every chair that's aimed at you?
Do not make me insert chair into you, my friend.
Another time, we got bigger problems. And the pirate ship comes to the side. I am sure Meg will be very disappointed I don't know my nautical terms.
I'm not sure if Meg actually knows nautical terms either, but...
Yeah.
The port is the left and the starboard is the right.
You met port to starboard as harpoon guns are launched from the other ship. They're hooking into the hull of your ship. So you see the dark forms of numerous pirates. Outwards, yarring into the wind and swinging over to be met by the crew from cutlass, from scimitar to blade. And near the party, two smaller forms, land on deck. The first clearly the captain because he's big old tricorn, big old feather in it. Long sword in one hand, a hand crossbow in the other. A 3 foot tall raptor. I am Captain Bloodclaw, and I'm here to claim your booty. And the other one to land on the deck next to him with a heavier thud. About 5 foot tall. Scaly, also like tricorn, black, brown duster coat. Appears to be wearing some scale mail over his shirt. Hands are bandaged up. A grin on their beaky, scaly face. Okasan. Oh, well, I put in Diablo. You know who this is.
Ready to go a few rounds.
Few rounds. You didn't last few rounds last time. I am Stupid Stomper. I'm gonna stomp your arm out. If it lasts one of you, I'm gonna stab you good.
Let me double check how this works again. Damn, I don't have my player's handbook handy, so I can't look that. Well, hang on.
What do you need?
How does infestation work again?
Okay, good old cantrips. You cause a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to appear momentarily on one creature you can see within range. Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 poison damage and jerks 5 feet in a random direction. You roll a die 4 for the direction, but that's if it fails the Constitution, and you have a range of 30 feet on it.
I am infesting Stubby the Stomper. Not that he has to roll that high to succeed, because I'm not a spellcaster primarily, so my spell save DC ain't that high.
It's 8 plus proficiency plus whatever passes for your bonus would be.
So it is, let me double check to make sure that is accurate. Yeah, it is 12.
So what would be your key stat, by the way?
Charisma. In this case, charisma.
Okay. So it's 8 plus 2 plus charisma bonus. In this case,
so it's
'cause
12.
Your proficiency. Yeah.
He just swats them away. The cloud away just glares at you. I ain't gonna take you. If this was a sailing ship, I'd be giving you a bath.
Perhaps you will take a bath in the rivers of justice and pudding.
Sounds sticky. Oi! We're here on a job and it just happens to be involving Chifos, Yuki. Oh, we know who the bird is. Not you lot. Yay, nay.
I am not saying one way or other. What exactly is the business you have with them?
Well, you see, I'm in private employment for some big wigs, and they've taken a big hit of late, and they have ideas of who helped. Now, we don't see a lot of folks around these here isles, and since you are travelling with the old blowhard there, it's we're safe to assume it's you three. Hang on, where's the other one? Where's the gnome with the staff that's way too big for him?
Oh, hold on. I can get him. I can go get him.
No.
And she-
No.
Okay.
We're fine. We'll deal with you first. Then we go get a gnome. Admittedly, I have a long list of people who want a gnome. Shut up.
You cannot make the gnome shut up. It is our job to make the gnome shut up.
We do a very poor job at making gnomes shut up.
How a puppy to fight like a cow. Oh God! And roll initiative.
I have a terrible idea for combat, and I don't know if it'll work.
I have a few ideas for some things I can do. What's my initiative bonus? Initiative is 4, so 18.
8.
12.
I have a terrible idea.
So what goes first?
Okay. Just because I am not a fan of Stubby the Stomper threatening me directly, I'm casting heat metal on his scale mail.
Oh no.
Ooh.
And see, there is no save for ending heat metal. He rolls a Constitution save of 15, or else he is forced to to spend time pulling it off. He can still choose to try to spend the time pulling it off, but if he fails the Constitution save, he is forced to claw at it to get it off. But in that, I do believe at this point it is a 1d8? No, 2d8.
Oh boy.
Which would, 15 fire damage. And now he has to make a Constitution save of 15 to avoid prying the thing off.
He succeeds.
Okay, so he doesn't have to pry it off, but as long as he keeps it on him, he has to, let me read here. He has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to expend a dose of Bardic Inspiration and go, now is your time, El Pudin Diablo. Take down Stubby. And give you a dose of Bardic Inspiration.
I have a hilarious idea. You're all gonna hate it.
Cat of Bloodgore comes up and he declares, "Eat this!" and fires off his hand crossbow at Chifros. That is 12.
It misses. I have an AC of 14.
The wind made me miss.
The wind or the fact that you have bad eyesight, one of the two. Either way, you missed.
Star.
Huh?
Yuki, it's time to retaliate.
Ooh.
And you can tell that Stubby's armor is glowing red hot. Probably steaming as the rain hits it, too.
Oh yeah, he's an impressive sight.
Well, if he's getting a little hotter, how about some pyrotechnics?
Pyrotechnic sounds like a good show.
How do I do this now?
What is this you're doing?
Pyrotechnics.
This is what you get for playing mostly martial characters.
I know the feeling, man.
Let's see. Second level spell.
Yep.
Choose the area of non-magical flame you can see and that fits within a 5-foot cube within range. You can extinguish it, and you create either fireworks or smoke when you do so.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Fireworks.
So, every creature within 10 feet of that target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become blinded until the end of your next turn.
Ooh.
So we're going for that with pyrotechnics. It's a case of the fire that starts to start on Stubby's jackets goes out and a big blast of black smoke centering on him in 10 foot just echoes out, enveloping you lot.
Yeah, effectively, Stubby becomes a blinding flare.
Yeah.
And I don't know what your spellcasting DC is, so...
Let me see here. Well, my spell save is 12.
Okay. So they have to succeed on a DC of 12.
Mm.
Your spell save DC isn't higher than that? I would have thought it would have been.
Do you know what your main stat for... I mean, it's charisma, isn't it?
Charisma, yeah.
You only have a bonus of 2 on charisma, then?
Let's see. Well, it's a +3 on charisma.
So then it should be 13.
Okay. I must have not finished that. Okay, there we go.
There's a big area of smoke just billows out from Stubby. Stubby just blinding everyone in it. But he failed.
So now he's hot under the collar, he's blind. So he's extra disadvantaged on everything.
If this works, that's gonna be the least of his problems in a second.
Okay, now it's Stubby's turn. Let's see if he heads in the right direction. You hear him bellow out, he charges forward. And
Yeah, being blind just imposes disadvantage on the attack.
he charges out the smoke. What is this? Still smoke blaring down on who he fought. Thought was going to be El Pudding Diablo. Goes in for a slam attack. Hits. Goes in for a grappling them. You can hear the sizzle and screaming as he's not grabbed Okusan, El Pudding Diablo. He's grabbed one of the attacking pirates.
Yep.
You're not the feather brain. So, how much damage? What? Gives another roll for the heat metal.
It happens every turn. It happens on every one of my turns.
In that case, he just pushes the pirates away and tries to redirect himself towards Okasan, putting Diablo, but because Okasan's not here.
Yeah, I'm
Okusan is
pretty
not.
sure it says you can't use your anything heated on you to cause damage to other people.
Ah.
Yep.
And now it's Diablo's turn.
So, hypothetical question.
Oh,
If, for example, there was a big bellowing jerk in front of me, and I wanted to cram a bean down his mouth, what would you need me to do?
Dex throw.
Dex roll?
Dex roll for throw.
For that type of thing, I know what I've used in the past, but if you want to use just a straight dex roll, that's close enough.
I mean, I was going to run up to him and just jam it down his throat.
If it's jamming down his throat, it's a contested strength roll.
Okay. That's good. And how much would inspiration add to that, Surat?
At this point, it's a dice 6.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to roll the dice 6, but you still get,
Yeah. And I have a special ability to help me with this.
Oh, fuck.
Potentially. Okay, if I had a reroll ability, would I just reroll the D20, or would I reroll both of them?
It depends how it's written.
Let's see here. Reroll attack, save, or skill check once per long rest. So
You
I
would
think
just
it's
reroll the d20.
Okay. Oh yes. So the bad news was the inspiration was a 1.
Yeah.
The good news is that with me using my faded reroll, the strength roll was a natural 20. Plus 4 for my strength bonus.
Well,
And just a point of order, natural 20s only crit on attack rolls.
Yeah,
So we're dealing with 24 here.
dealing with 24.
25.
25.
yeah, with
25. And that is one bean gone.
You are the holder of the bean, so you would get to roll to determine which one it was.
Okay, I need to pull up the bean chart then. Let's see here.
Actually, let me pull it up and you can just tell me.
Okay. It was what, a D8 for the beans or a D10?
Die 100.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, so both 10s.
While Stubby's yelling, you shove your fist down his gob and stuff the bean down there.
Okay, so that is 12.
A 12. A treant sprouts. There's a 50% the chance that the treant is chaotic, evil, and attacks immediately.
Oh, dear.
Oh my god. Worth it.
You may have just killed Stubby outright.
Yeah.
Stubby begins to bolt. He glares at you. Then he goes, "Oh no." And explodes in viscera, gore, and blood. As of now, this treant now stands upon the deck in his place.
And now it's a 50% chance to see if the thing actually just wants to attack or it just wants to live its life.
Next session, we meet Stubby Jr.
Next session, we meet Stubby reanimated. Remember, they do have those vats, so
They do. Oh my god.
Who's gonna? Someone to flip a coin. Heads, who stays chaotic good. Tails, it goes chaotic evil.
Okay, odds, evil,
Yeah.
evens. Odds, evil, evens, good. That's a 2. It's not evil.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, El
It's very
Pudin,
confused, but not evil.
El Pudin Diablo solves problems, sometimes on purpose.
Stooby just had the worst round of combat in recorded history, I think.
Yeah.
I think Raven is glaring at me.
On that, Cat and Bloodclaw is going to use this reaction. It takes more
And
look
throw
at,
up.
well, look at this. Think, I'm not paid enough for this. He drops his weapons and jumps off the side of the side of the ship and flies back to his own.
Those are some good beans indeed.
This is why I told you do not eat one.
Rolling to see what the rest of the pirates are going to do. You hear a thunderous clash of scimitars and light crossbows hitting the floor. We unified scream of "Please surrender!" Because they can't fly. As you can see, the harpoon ropes have been cut, and Bloodclaw's ship is now sailing away.
Like, well,
Nathan's
it's
gonna
up
be-
to captain. It's up to captain to determine what to do with you, but we will take weapons and put them in hold. I'm sure Adventuring Guild would be very happy to get surplus weapons. Thank you.
Nathan is going to be sad he missed this.
So I start gathering all the scimitars and crossbows and start locking them away to give to the guild.
The captain just gets his crew to round up the surrendered pirates. There's about 6 in total that are surviving, and still one of his gun nick. They're taken down to the hold, tied up to be to the hull supports, and Tedland is told, "These pirates have seen your box."
I was going to recommend that if you didn't say that.
I go up to the treant. Buenos dias, friend Groot. Welcome to the world. Have you heard of the one true pudding?
I Groot. He just tilts his head at you.
I like him. Can we keep him?
we now have a character for Dork to play. Oh my god! I don't know what you were expecting to happen this session, but I bet it wasn't this.
Remember, we're planning a maximum chaos outcome. That's all to say. Now, on this, that's bring the video to a close. We will have to have one more part of this session. So until that time, be good, be well, don't accept the beans.
They are good beings. They fight for the one true pudding.
Bye.
Bye.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.